Hello and welcome back to FjordFish Adventures. Today I'm on the island of Sokn in Rogaland, and this is where I had my breakfast this day. Now I'm editing this in December, but I actually did the fishing in July, so it was a pretty decent summer day. And I'll be fishing on the camping site over here, which as you will see in my experience, this is a pretty decent fishing spot. Every time I go here I get some catches I'm pretty happy about. Kind of set up here, putting all my stuff down. I'll be fishing with these owner mosquito hooks. I've kind of grown to like these, and I'll be starting off with a size 10. Pretty decent hooks. Now it doesn't look very beautiful with all this, I don't know what it's called, but it's green stuff floating around over here, but it's a beautiful place though, and yeah, I mean, I would suggest you go check it out. They got a good restaurant here, and it's a nice place if you want to go camping, I guess. Unless you're like a real wildlife man who want to go out in the forest and camp, then probably not for you. But so starting off with a cork wing wrasse, decent size. Actually, if I brought my fly fishing rod with me today to try to catch. See if I could catch maybe a Norwegian record. If I had caught that one on the fly rod, that would have been a Norwegian record, but I didn't catch anything on the fly rod, so I'm not even going to show you that. And we're following up here with a second wrasse, tiny little gold cine, very common fish. Been catching more of them like this year, but previously in my life I have not had the interest for these fish because they've mainly been like a nuisance to me, like trying to fish with shrimp or other bait. They just eat it before larger fish can get to it, which is kind of annoying. So there's some ways around that and all, but we're stepping it up here with a larger corkwing wrasse. I find these fish to be pretty beautiful, and today actually I'm catching a new personal best on this. It starts raining a little bit, but I mean it's a light drizzle in summer's time, so who cares, you know. Yet another corkwing wrasse. There's a lot of wrasse in here, and other species too. I've seen eels just below where I'm standing right now. I've seen an eel. Another time I've been here fishing. I've been here like 3 times, so yeah, there's a good amount of life in here. I wouldn't expect it to be that good of a fishing spot really, but it's been surprising me to the positive every time I've been there. Could be because it's like an island in between other islands. I don't know, it might be it's a good currency and whatnot. This little bay area here could be a resting place for the fish. I don't know, but there we got a yeah, black goby in full blackness, so it's definitely a male. Just kind of hung around this place though, seeing what we get, and there we go with another gold cine wrasse. Looked a little bit weird. I don't know, there's a lot of, what can I say, iterations of these fish. They don't all look the same, and some of them, not uncommonly. Like if you catch 100 gold cine wrasse, I'd say maybe 2 of them will be pretty deformed. They will have some sort of mutation or something. But I'm just changing up the spot, checking out different places, and this thing is a new personal best for me. This is the largest gold cine wrasse I've ever caught, and if you look at the Norwegian Wikipedia site, it's larger centimeter-wise than, it's like 1 centimeter larger than the Wikipedia site says is the largest they get. So I'm pretty psyched about that. It's always nice with a new personal record, and this was a pretty fat one too, I must say. The Norwegian record is, by the way, 134 grams, so it's 44 grams away, but still, you know, new personal best, always nice. And you know, just keep switching it up, trying a little bit, you know, of these different floating docks. Not all of them. I'll probably get to that in time. I'll probably get back here and fish next summer, and yeah, you know, check it out a few more times, because I was there with a friend once as well fishing, and I had a size 8 hook on, or something, like 12 maybe. No, I think it was 8, and this huge fish took the bait, and it just snapped the hook. But here we go, this is another personal best. This is the largest corkwing wrasse I've ever seen, and they're seriously beautiful colors. So, like, largest and most beautiful corkwing wrasse I've ever seen. But as I was saying, this, yeah, I've had good experiences. I've also caught some species, new species there for the first time. A friend of mine caught a flounder species and whiting for the first time here. So it's a good place. There's a lot of species variations. I'm just kind of moving it back and forth, trying to, because I had it on land for quite a while. I was like, man, this is so big. Is this a new record? Like, I've never seen this so big before. But Norwegian record 271 grams. So I was off with quite a bit, but still, I mean, makes me happy to catch this. And off it goes. Now, as you can see, there's a decent amount of wrasse. So we got the ballan wrasse. This is a small one, but I like these fish. They're good sport fish. They put up a serious fight compared to their size, and they're kind of renowned for being good sport fish. You know, because of the fight they put up. I always enjoy catching those. It's always, you know, just you get them up and oh, that's it. It wasn't bigger than that. Oh yes, there were some people doing some stuff. I had to move my stuff away because I had a wheelbarrow, so I didn't want to be in the way. And while I was doing that, meanwhile, another ballan wrasse took the hook. I'm kind of glad it wasn't a big one, because it might have kind of trailed off with my rod if it was. So yeah. But back it goes. So I'm fishing like with some split shot and Berkeley gulp type things. It's kind of my usual go-to for these types of areas. And here we got another wrasse species, cuckoo wrasse, female one. The males are blue and orange. Kind of live in harems, and there's usually one dominant male, and if the male dies, females will change sex. It takes a while, but you know, they will turn into males. There's a lot of this going on with the wrasse species in general. I like the somewhat hermaphroditic and whatnot. And here we go, just like my third personal best. I have not caught a ballan wrasse this size. Maybe I have as a kid, but I haven't in my adult life. It's not huge, but it's over a pound, and it was, you know, I could feel it on the other end of that line. It felt like more than a pound on the other end. And you can see it there. I didn't notice that when I was there, actually. I saw when I was editing now, and yeah, it was just kind of chilling in the top of the water there. I guess I lost a little bit of blood and whatnot, so I wasn't feeling too good. And there I had another pretty large one on, but I lost it. It was just a quick take and quick loss. Easy come, easy go, as they say. And here we have yet another ballan wrasse. There seems to be quite a few of them in the area. I say there's quite a few gold Sydney wrasse as well, but I mean that's true wherever you go in Norway pretty much. They're like everywhere. Most people kind of get done with them with the kids if you are into fishing. But I never really fished for them as a kid, so for me they're still interesting to catch. And this parlek, it looked kind of sickly. Like there's just something with the coloration. It looked kind of pale. Didn't really looked like someone smacked him in the head. Also, I don't even know. But you know, I threw it out there and it was fine, and that's the end of it. That's the story I'm sticking to. And you know, keeping on catching them fish. Also a fairly decent corkwing wrasse, so good size. I believe this is say a female, but you know, don't quote me on that. It might actually not be. The large one that I caught, that's definitely a male. And yeah, you know, more gold cine, definitely a seriously common species in Norwegian waters, at least southern Norwegian waters, like the Norwegian halfway point on the map, so to say. Another one. I don't think they go too far up north, but there you see, it's still the Parlak didn't make it, but yeah. Well, thanks for watching, guys. You all have a good one.